Perfect on the money, 1 o'clock. All right, all right, not live yet. There it is. Okay. All right. Everybody, welcome to the TASG Watch Party, Wednesday early morning / Tuesday late night. It is 1 o'clock in the morning Pacific, and we are here for a brand new episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch. And in the last one, we had a doozy. Um, the Crosshair based episode, the second of 12, 2 of 12 featuring Crosshair this season. And wow, it was quite the heartbreaker. And at the end, a little more of that cloning juice right then and there. Tonight, we are joined with Heather and Jensen. What's up, guys?
Hello.
And we just got out of a good episode. Not great. Sorry. Just this episode of Mando was just good, not great. Yeah, it's hurt me to say. We just came out of a Mandalorian episode with Dr. Pershing, who wants to continue his cloning research, but last week's episode, hurt the emotions. You guys weren't able to join us last week, but what were your thoughts on the episode?
I cried.
I mean, simply put, that's probably the only
I mean,
thing.
I really liked it. I'm glad we finally got Crosshair episode again, and finally to see some emotions from that man,
Other than,
development.
other than kill, kill, kill.
well,
You're betrayed. Kill,
I
kill,
would
kill.
say blind. What do you call it? Oh man, words at this hour. Oh, I lost the word. It's blind something.
Blindsided?
No, it's
Blind loyalism.
yes. That's the one. Thank you. Blind loyalty.
Okay.
And he was just
Yeah.
all in on good soldiers follow orders and RIP Mayday. So
Yeah.
that is the new clone that everybody is simping for. So I think Hauser has met his fate. Speaking of Hauser, we haven't seen him at all this season, and we have 3 weeks left.
Yep.
3 weeks, 4 episodes. We are down to the final 4. This week, next week, I think we're wrapping up 1920 on the 19th. So with a double episode, we'll go over however that's going to be scheduled, but it's going to be interesting to see. This is a 28-minute episode. Pabu, it's been out for a little bit. The team takes refuge and finds new allies. And we see that one lady who's been working with Sid. Sid, are we going to finally see her again? Is she going to screw over the Bad Batch again? More likely than not. This is the TASG Watch Party. We're going to get right into it here in 3, 2, 1. And my timer's just slightly ahead of our actual... actually, no, I could just pause it. Play it. All right. Got as close as we can. Pabu.
Oh, wait.
Sounds like 79s. Definitely not 79s, but look at the vibes in here. I love this lighting. What? Damn. Ooh,
Oh, he was a shit from episode 2.
that's fucked up. Liberator wonders. That's a very interesting way of putting National Treasure. Yeah. Dark and broody.
Oh,
He's been waiting to do that for a long time. Now this is the Bad Batch at their finest. And that's how Ernesto de la Cruz dies. Oh, that's sad. Yes, because shooting at a ship with shields has helped in the past. That was an actual mission that we actually got to see go successful this season. One of 13.
1 of 13.
Interpersonal. Hera Syndulla. Hera Syndulla.
Wait, how? Oh, that's right.
Last
I
season.
forgot already. I already forgot.
And that's saying something about the Bad Batch. Imagine. Hera and the Hauser was in the same episode. There's a bit of a sinister undertone in this. Listen to that, like, whoa. Huh. Ally.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow. Greece.
Star Wars Grease?
It looks like it. I mean, the Greek planet. Interesting. Like
Oh, it's Pabu.
Pabu. kind of looks like part Greece, part Naboo. That's why they call it Pabu. Ah, I see. What? Auntie?
So,
Who's Sid?
I wonder if Shep makes pie. Shepherd's pie.
That's so good. I was like, is that a Pi Day joke? It's already Wednesday. It's already 3:15. But oh, somebody's simping. All those stairs and no handrail. Typical Star Wars. Oh, oh, you have that little twang of the Omega theme right there. Beautiful. The upper part. What is that? Olive Garden. Oh, straight up monkeys and not lizard or yeah, not lizard monkeys with mu- Let me guess, they're probably vegan. I don't know why the music just got so dark right now. If that is the case, that will be a terrible season finale.
Sushi.
Wow. Ain't no way. Space sushi. Ah, wow. And it looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Is that a Meluron with a hidden Mickey on it?
Oh my god.
Bruh. Phasing right at the camera. So, if Hera taught Omega the love of fish, or I'm sorry, the love of flying, she's definitely gonna show her the love of fishing. Or of sailing, at least. Fishing? Sailing? Shrimping? Pure bliss. Incredibly. The 9:30 fireworks? Hey, yo. And at last I see the light.
But,
And it's like the fog is lifted. And it's warm, it's real, it's bright. That's all I can say about that. No, not a Meru. I mean, not a Meluran. Uh oh. The vibes are off.
monkeys have tipped the vibe off. Mhm. Ain't no way.
It's a volcano. Must be California.
Catalina Island.
Oh my god. Yeah. Omega's first earthquake. Modal nodes. Part of island life. What are they hiding underneath the island? is a good question. I mean, like, there is no war in Ba Sing Se, right? And so, oh my god, poor flowers. Shit. Higher ground. When everybody has a high ground, no one does. Oh god, that's utter terrifying.
Of course. No, you don't.
What do you think this is? No. That's so dumb.
It would have been
No.
fine. It would have been fine.
Because now it's going to be harder for them to search it, especially as it gets dark. But that's not the priority. You should be searching for Omega. Oh no. They're probably just going to run. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh thank god. Whoa.
Why wouldn't you start running towards the thing?
If you're just joining us, 19 minutes, 14 seconds of a 28-minute episode. 28, 30. 20. This kind of looks like an anthill. If that hits somebody in the head,
OSHA getting the call.
see, Pabu is the next Titanic. Oh, that's definitely D. Bradley Baker. That is D. Bradley Baker playing an like the last Airbender character. So stop falling.
Boom roasted.
Pull up, pull up. throws him up. Are you gonna
Imagine.
eat him like Captain Rex? Ooh, ooh. We shall rebuild. Dang.
Damn.
Oh man. Someone's tired. I'm talking about record.
Interesting.
I agree. Very interesting indeed. Do I dare classify this as good filler?
I think it's a
Because
good filler.
here's the thing. This will brings oh man. This brings into consideration the Bad Batch essentially retiring because knowing that how much action that they've been in this far and considering that they're like, hey, I think Omega should have friends her age and all that, it comes into consideration life truly after the batch. And it's something that is, I think, as important to the main story as like the crosshair and cloning and everything. Because you never really begin to consider that until you go back to which episode was it, the Commander Cody episode, Cody and Crosshair and the life after clones. I think this is part of that narrative that, hey, there's going to be a time after the clones have all officially retired and what they are going to do, if they will, like, if they do retire, or uh if they end up no longer being like members of a society that gives a fuck about them, because the empire definitely doesn't at this point. It puts into consideration what the batch is going to do. um it is good to see another friend that Omega makes, and I brought this up earlier, that if Hera gave Omega the love of flying, I forgot her name already, but she definitely gave Omega um, a sense of a love of the ocean again because she brought that up. Omega grew up in Camino, except it's calmer waters. The main difference is that instead of very stormy seas, it's a very there's a lot of seismic activity. And as a Californian, there's nothing that freaks me out more than that. Let's head over to Heather. Or what are your thoughts on this episode?
Um, I still thought it was kind of a filler episode. I thought it was really cute though. Super cute episode. One of the few filler episodes, or probably one of the only filler episodes that I actually liked.
Now, I don't know if you. I don't. I think this is your first time actually, or second time. I think we had you on a couple weeks ago. This is your second time with us for the Bad Batch this season. Did you ever get a
Mhm.
chance to see the? Because this is what I consider a good filler episode. This one and the Tech Racer one, because that was a very tech centric episode. This
Yeah, I like those two.
Okay. So I'm like, that one is good. This is also a pretty good filler episode. It's good. It's filler,
Hmm.
but it's good.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, this is something that I think considers the batch overall. It doesn't involve one person. Um, and frankly, it's Fee who suggests them go to this place, and it's a
Mhm.
very communal place. Everybody's friendly with that. Everybody knows one another, and in the time of despair, everybody has everybody's back, and they shall rebuild. And the Bad Batch is definitely willing to continue the efforts to rebuild, and that's something that's very sweet of them to do.
Well, also they're also dropping Sid, so
Yes, and
which who knows how that's gonna play out.
especially like money wise, they're not gonna that's not gonna last too long. I'll be honest with you. Now, if they get something in exchange in return for the work that they've done, either a small monetary value or any, that it's gonna be interesting. Now, heading into the last 3 weeks of this show, um, did not expect 2 of those weeks to be filler. That's all right because again, this is good filler. But Jensen, I want to see your opinion on this. How like what do you consider do you think this is good filler, bad filler, or what are your overall thoughts? I'm very interested to know.
I think this is good filler because it progresses the story.
Interesting.
It progresses the story as they're going to stay there and rebuild and do whatever for however long they need to.
Because that's I'm surprised. Okay.
Because a bunch of the other filler episodes didn't really progress the story much.
But this is a filler that did. Interesting.
Yeah.
That is true because again, I did bring up the fact that again, this is life after the batch. Um Slowing down and kind of retiring. So yeah, you do have a good point with that it pushes that story forward, unlike any of the other ones. I'd even say, and I hope you agree with this, that the tech episode, Racer Tech, um, kind of pushes that narrative of hey, maybe the batch should part ways with Sid, and that
Yeah.
was one of the first episodes
Yeah.
to actually no, that was the first episode to imply that Sid isn't really a reliable person. So I think this is something if we were to reconsider how season 2 has gone so far, if and I don't know why I haven't really brought it up or considered it. um, that this is the problem with Sid, and so much to the point that Sid is the reason why that they were stranded on that one planet, and she is also the reason why that she didn't provide assistance when they lost the ship. So all
Yeah,
signs point to Sid, and that Sid, not the Empire,
is
is
the real.
the villain of season two.
Yeah,
Whoa. Heather, how you feel about that?
Sorry, can you repeat again? It cut off for me.
So season two is that Sid is the main villain of season two, not the Empire.
Okay.
Just that. Because a lot of the
Interesting.
trouble that has caused the Bad Batch this season
Oh yeah, it's
has
her.
it's all her. Remember when
It's all
they
her.
lost the ship?
And she was like, "Sorry, your fault." Like,
Sorry,
what the
your
hell?
fault. I ain't sending help.
Yeah,
And basically
I
stranded
agree.
him on the planet.
I agree. They've definitely depended on her a lot, and I think they noticed they needed her help and she needed them, but she has obviously moved on to something else, and she obviously doesn't care that they're slowly losing each other. Not losing each other, but
Yeah,
they're slowly becoming a smaller team.
I agree. And it took, of all people, Fee to actually see that.
Mhm.
And it's kind of nice to see that happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, getting right into it. Let's head into our out of tens. Dare I say it? I will give this, and considering the part of the story that we are in, I'm gonna give this an 8. 7.58.
damn.
Was that too high or too low?
No, I think that's good.
7.58. Going off to you. What was your out of 10?
I agree. Yeah, 7.75.
7.75. Heather?
Yeah,
I was gonna say 7.75.
And a lot of our points vary, very much so. Yes, it's a filler episode, so it gets docked points, but I mean, beautiful, visually stunning, and the music is also top notch, especially with the
hmm
hints of the Omega theme, which I'm very excited to get the Kevin Kiner score when it does release. But yeah, it's a good filler, good
Mhm.
filler. Um, so yeah, that's gonna do it for us this week here at the Bad Batch. Star Wars Day is over. And the countdown to Celebration continues. Celebration Europe is coming up later this April. If you are watching this and you live and you're planning to go to Celebration, please let me know. I need somebody to pick up a Star Wars Rebels art piece at the art show. Please DM me on Twitter if you can. Um, for more information on the Unwhitewashed The Bad Batch, please check out the link below. Things have gotten way out of hand, specifically last week when we saw the white tech coming soon. I don't know. There was like a model of that going viral around the Bad Batch fan sites. So things are getting to a very boiling point, and uh, it's starting to get very annoying. So we have resources in the link below for that. Just check that out with the card. Special thanks to our guests today, Jensen and Heather, for both being here for the Mandalorian and our Star Wars night here on Tuesday.
no
Whoop whoop.
problem.
Whoop whoop, indeed. I love that. Thank you so much. We'll be back, at least I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, and then probably stay tuned for next week because we're going to have the Ted Lasso Mando and the Bad Batch coming up next
Oh,
Tuesday. So that's going to be a
that's
lot.
crazy.
Hey, but hey, you know what? It is all compacted into one day. I will gladly do one day of streaming just three things. But if I'm working on a Tuesday night, which I was today, That's definitely not the case. It's a whole different thing. So,
Mhm.
yeah, we'll see as we head into the spring break season. I hope everybody enjoys your spring break. Um, to put things in perspective, right now, I'm not used to the time change, by the way. Uh, right now, it is 4:41. So, good morning to our friends in the East Coast. Good afternoon to our friends in Europe. And so, yeah, I'm Mark Catape. Thank you all for joining us. Join us next Tuesday for the next episodes of Mandalorian and the Bad Batch back to back. And we will see you all next week. So long, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.